Hey everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge. Here to review some Vegas Golden Knights action as we lose to the LA Kings 5-2 at the Staples Center on the last regular season game. Crazy, right? 82 games wrapped up, and now we're gonna head into the postseason, unlike the LA Kings. But let's talk about this game, aside from the salt. Well, here's the thing. Jimmy Schultz, our new young buck, has been inserted into the lineup, and it was really cool to see that. And also having just a lot of change arounds in the lineup, obviously resting key players for the upcoming playoff match against the San Jose Sharks. But with the idea of conditioning in mind, Vegas just came out sloppy. There's really no other way to say it in the first period. Kings get a goal, 12 minutes and 14 seconds in, and it's fucking Kovalchuk, his first in 10 games, because of course it's the fucking Kings. They have a goal drought for some fucking guy, and it's always against us. And it's a bad turnover by Valentin Zykov, and what made it worse was just 3 or so minutes later, 15 minutes, seriously just 15 minutes right on the dot, Carter gets a goal in there, a defensive turnover this time. First goal was an offensive turnover. This one was a defensive turnover. Zykov. And to just get this shit on was just infuriating, right? Because the Kings outshot us 14-7 in the first period, and despite the fact that we did have a power play in this period, we also had a penalty in this period. So, balanced itself out. We didn't really show up in that first period, and in the second period, it just continued. In a weird way, it continued, but after a bit of, ass kicking in the form of a 10-minute 35th second goal by the Kings, again 3-0, they're up at this point. And the question comes into mind, like, how do you let two players just wide open, both on the point? Like, there was two guys, you option between the two who can shoot into the fucking net. But this woke Vegas up a little bit, because only 30 seconds after this, really, not even 30 seconds. This was 26 seconds after the Kings goal. Brandon Peary nets his goal, and it's a good poke check from Eakin, and it's a pass straight to Peary, who just rips one right then and there. And followed that up with a 13-minute and 9-second goal in by Valentin Zykov, and it's Marshy who passes to Schultz, and Schultz zips this pass to Zykov, who fucking puts it in right behind quick, and good lord, this Schultz kid, he looks fantastic. I mean, I wish all these young prospects could flourish, and I'm pretty sure they will. I mean, this kid is looking fantastic, and in the second period, I genuinely thought with the power play going into the third period and Vegas outshooting LA 11-3, this was a much better showing. Maybe we can get some momentum going forward. But what ended up happening was just the same kind of mediocrity, I guess, from today's performance, generally speaking. And getting on the penalty kill again, LA's able to pounce on their opportunity. Kopitar with the goal, 18 minutes and 52 seconds in. A loose puck, about like 7 or 6 players right in front of Fleury. And Kopitar is able to find a loose puck, net that one in. Challenge for a goalie interference, but it wasn't ruled such. And here's the thing. Right after that, there was a shot by Brandon Peary that Jonathan Quick caught, but it was challenged. If it was into the net all the way, it wasn't. I'm pretty sure Quick had that at the very edge, but looked like a clean save. And so Vegas down 4-2. It just felt they lost touch with this game a little bit. And Fleury rushing off to the bench and getting the empty netter right after that, 19 minutes and 6 seconds. Kovalchuk just putting the period in the period. The game ends 5-2, right? And the curious part is, kids, you would think LA, of course, nothing to play for. They have been abjectly terrible throughout this entire year. We're pretty outstanding today. because, yes, Vegas is resting a lot of their guys. Even though, they matched up 13 shots in the third period. And, Jonathan Quick having a really decent game, 29 saves on 31 shots, 935. As were, Marc-Andre Fleury, 26 saves on 30 shots, 867. Yeah, some of them, maybe, you could put it on him. But a lot of them, good Lord, people, we got to think about defense and what a turnover always does, either on defense or offense. And so, things that we have to look out for in the Stanley Cup playoffs. That's right, kids. This is the thing. Yes, you went 0-2 on the power play. Yes, you were 2 of 3 on the penalty killing. At the end of all this right now, the regular season is over. It's over. Now we're on to the real season, right? We call it the real season. The postseason. The season where, with 16 wins, it gets your name etched into one of the greatest hardware in sports. And it's so crazy to say that, but I'm telling you, it's phenomenal that Vegas was so close last year, and we're about to go into the postseason again, and I'm excited, despite the loss. Yes, would I have liked to seen Vegas win and carry some momentum forward? Absolutely. But it didn't happen that way. And you know what? Vegas can find their fighting spirit going forward. I know that's a little cheesy. It's a little cliche. But listen, Vegas has been here through hard work. They have been through just a pretty rocky season, but they maintained ship, maintained consistency, brought excellence the second year around. And I would say this, boys and girls, if you're a Vegas fan, get behind your Knights, because the real season begins. This will defend. It's definitely the motto we have to have as fans. And here's the thing, boys and girls. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting because the schedule is going to be announced tomorrow, Sunday. They're going to have all the matchups are set, East and West, but they have to announce the TV scheduling. So they're going to announce that tomorrow. And definitely follow here at the SoundCloud because I'm going to be covering every single one of the Vegas Golden Knights games. So when you follow me here, again, at the SoundCloud, on all links in the description below, like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Go Knights, go!